So these are, a lot of the smaller books are from our miniature edition class. These are books that, basically I have a class, and if there's 10 people that sign up, then everyone makes an edition of 10. And so at the end you trade. So these are all made by other people. I mean, some of these are mine, and most of these are made by students. So this was a book that a woman who moved here after Katrina did, and these are just her favorite photographs from Katrina, and that she bound in a traditional, I mean, it's adorable little miniature book. Let's see, this is the book, One Good Meal, and this is family recipes of another woman's, her family, that she bound into a book. This is the purse book. This is a purse and a poem, which is kind of loosely based on a purse in there. And one of the things about this book is that's different from my other classes. Everyone has to have content. There has to be content. It doesn't have to be text. It can be visual. Like this is photographs. These are just fun vintage photographs of women that this girl did as her book. There's the pocket book. All little photographs that you pull out. This one was done by the bookbinder in Rogers. This is teeny little tip of the tusk leather book. It's a really neat one-of-a-kind book that he did. And this is another edition with the flag book inside. Christy did this one with the words to Everything is Broken by Bob Dylan. Broken Pieces. This was done, she's actually an art teacher. She was an art teacher at the New School. I haven't talked to her in a while, but she did this one, Vincent van Gogh. And this one is just, she sewed like 12 of these little pillows. And then the book itself inside has all these little, like a handmade envelope with a little piece in it. I mean, you know, just really, to me, these miniature books are just treats. You know, I mean, you pull them out, you read the letter, put it back. Put that back. Palm leaf book. This would have been a book that was found originally in Africa. I mean, this type of book. But it would have been originally palm leaves put together. This book is like a puzzle book. It comes apart like this. I mean, it's crazy. There's so many different ways to think about a book when you talk about it as art. So there is no, really, I don't even know what the parameters are. There are none, you know. This little book has a little slipcase. Slides in and out. This is one that was based on, these are all photographs from the ice storm, from Northwest Arkansas ice storm, and some poems about ice. Boxes. I mean, here, this is a tie back. This is a secret Belgian binding. This is a long stitch. This is just onlay. This is leather onlay. It's basically, you cover it and then you basically cut these pieces of leather till they're paper thin. You make them paper thin, and then so that when you glue them down, you hopefully can't peel them, and it just looks like they're part of the leather. This is the buttonhole binding. It's a Japanese stab binding with beads on the spine. These are just some of the ones that you want to talk about these. This is the atlas that we were talking about earlier that needs a new leather spine, new leather corners, but basically we repaired the whole inside, re-sewed it. This is the edition with a clamshell box that I did for the photographer Michael Schultz in town. He's from Northwest Arkansas. He does these great industrial photographs. this is an example of a Bible that needs to be restored. This is probably the worst conditioned family Bible I've ever gotten. But we're going to pull it back together. So, lots of paper restoration.